How much awareness or skill do candidates need to show in, for instance, video?
Well, I think there's two answers to that question. I hate giving two answers, it sounds so ridiculous, but there are two answers. There's the sort of where are we now answer and the where I think we're going answer. And certainly where we are now, an acquaintance with that stuff certainly wouldn't go amiss. Obviously anyone who sits in front of me knows how to handle a camera and edit it and do something with the footage. I'm going to be much more impressed by than someone who doesn't. Is it essential today? Not essential, but it's very desirable. But you know, if I look a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road, I am absolutely convinced, and as convinced as I can be, that that will be a sine qua non, a requirement. So if you're in the position where you're deciding what you should know about today, or learning what you should train in today, I would say, for goodness sake, absolutely, go and learn as much as you possibly can about the whole publishing process as it is on the web nowadays. Everything, all the multimedia, writing, online, video, audio, the actual technology of web itself, but you might be going to ask me about that later.
Yeah, well, let's go on to that. I mean, how technically skilled do you need to be? Do you need, for instance, to know how to code HTML, or is that something that's a bit specialist?
Again, I think the industry is a bit divided on this at the moment. I'd say that the majority of people in journalism would still say, nah, you don't really need to know that stuff. That will always be for the technical people, and it's not really what journalists should be concerning themselves with. I personally disagree. I think the more you know about the actual technology, the better and more employable you will make yourself. I don't think the journalist as coder has quite appeared yet in the job market, but I'm aware of a couple of places where that's certainly what they're thinking about and the next step. And as a bare minimum, you should, as a journalist, be able to understand basic HTML tags. And goodness, that God, know what, tag I, tag B, all those things, what they actually mean as a minimum. But then working online, you'll pick that up anyway. The question, I suppose, is do you actually know how to install software for a site, set it up, do the CSS? Do you need to know that stuff? No, but it wouldn't hurt.